Hello and welcome. This is our topology for the router on a stick. So as we see, the topology consists of three floors, floor 1, floor 2, and floor 3. So the first step that we will configure, we will start by configuring PCs with the IP address and the default gateway. Okay, so I will start with the PC IT1 in the VLAN tree. So all the PCs will end with the dot 1 for floor 1, dot 2 for floor 2, and dot 3 for floor 3. So this PC is in VLAN theory, floor 1, so it will be 10.0.30.1. For the default gateway, that's the sub interface that I will configure on the router 1. It will all end with dot 254, in this case 10.0.3.254. So I will do the same for all the PCs. Okay, so I finished it by configuring all the PCs. Okay, next step here is to configure the VLANs, which is VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40, and we will have the native VLAN, which is 99, in all the switches 3, 2, and 1. And we start with the switch 1. Let's change its name, and then I'll configure the VLANs. Let's check first if we have any VLANs configured. So we see here that we don't have any VLANs. We only have the VLAN 1, which is the native VLAN. So let's configure our VLANs. So in this switch, I will configure VLAN 20, 30, and 40, but I will also allow the VLAN 10 and the native VLAN. Okay, I'm done with the VLANs. Let's check again. Let's see. Now we see we have all the VLANs here. I will do the same for the other switches. In switch 2, also we have all the VLANs. We'll go to switch 3. In switch 3, we have only VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So we don't have to configure VLAN 40 and VLAN 30. So I'm just gonna put VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and the native VLAN. And we have the three VLANs in the switch 3. Okay, next step is to configure trunk ports between switch 3 and switch 2, switch 2, switch 1, and also between switch 1 and R1. I'll start with switch 1. Okay. So the trunking port will be F05 and G01. Okay. Hmm. And I will allow all the VLANs to go through these trunk ports, except for VLAN 1, which is the old native VLAN. And also I will define VLAN 99 as the native VLAN in this trunking port. Okay, let's check our configuration. So we see here that our fast Ethernet 05 is on as trunk port, and the native VLAN is VLAN 99. But for the interface G01, it's not up yet because we didn't configure a sub interface on the router. And also, only the VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40, and 99 are allowed to go through the trunking ports. I will do the same to switch 2 and switch 3. We see that we have a message of native VLAN mismatch because on switch 2, the native VLAN still VLAN 1, and on switch 1, it's VLAN 99. This message will disappear after we configure switch 2 with native VLAN 99 as well. We see now that after we configure VLAN 99 as a native VLAN, we have this message that the port consistency is restored. So there is no problem now between the two switches. I will just configure the VLANs that allowed. Let's see our configuration. So we see here that we have both ports F04 and F05 are on with the native VLAN 99. The allowed VLANs except VLAN 1. Okay, I'll do the same for switch 3. We have the same message because the native VLAN between switch 2 and switch 3 are different. Let's configure fast Ethernet 04 as trunk port and give it the native VLAN 99. I'm just gonna allow VLAN 10, 20, and 99. And let's check our configuration. So we have only these three VLANs allowed on the trunk ports on port F04. Okay, next step here before I start configuring the sub interfaces is to configure all the ports that are connected to the PCs to the respective VLANs in the switches, in all the three switches. Okay, let's start with switch 1. So interface plus Ethernet 01 is in VLAN 20, in VLAN 40, sorry. F02 in VLAN 20, and F03 in VLAN 30. Okay, let's check our configuration. So we have fast Ethernet 2 in VLAN 20, 03 in VLAN 30, and 01 in VLAN 40. I will do the same for switch 2 and switch 3. So interface F01 is in VLAN 40 as well. And F02 in VLAN 20. In switch 2, we have interface F01 in VLAN 10, and F02 in VLAN 20. Let's check. So all the ports are correctly configured. So the next step is to allow PCs in different VLAN to talk to each other, even if two PCs are in different VLANs. The way to do that, there is two ways, but one of the way is to configure a router on stick and make this interface having like multiple sub interfaces, and that's the configuration that we will do. Each sub interface is related to the respective VLAN, and also it will end with 254, which we configured already on the PCs as a default gateway. Okay, so I will start configuring the port G001 with the sub interfaces on router R1. Let's enable the interface G001 first. And then configure the sub interfaces. First one is .10. Define the encapsulation method, which will be related to VLAN 10, and then configure the IP address, which is for this case 10.0.10.254. I will do the same for the other sub interfaces. I just will add the command native for the VLAN 99 just in the router, so it knows that this is a native VLAN, so it doesn't have to tag it with a VLAN tag. Okay, let's check the router configuration. So we see here that we have the sub interfaces with the IP address of each sub interface. Now let's check our final projects if it's working fine. First of all, I need to change IP address for this PC to VLAN 20 as it was before. Okay. Now I will do the same. Let's ping PC on the same VLAN. Let's choose now 10.0.20.1, same VLAN. The ping is working. So next one is pinging a PC in different VLAN and see how it works. Before it doesn't work, but let's see now with the router on a stick. The first ping will fail due to ARP. And we see here that we have connectivity. So everything is working fine. I'm gonna try to ping this PC in VLAN 10. So it's in VLAN 10 in floor 3. The ping is working fine as well. The last thing to check is if any of these PCs can reach the internet. So let's ping 8.8.8.8. So also the PC can reach the internet. I'm gonna check another PC. Let's check this PC. Let's see if it can reach the internet. Yes, it can. And from VLAN 40 to VLAN 20, let's see. 20 in floor 3, so dot 3. We see that there is connectivity. So this is the end of this project. We configured the PC IP address and default gateway. We configured VLANs on the switches. We configured trunk ports, and also we configured the sub interfaces. So all PCs can reach each other, even in different VLANs, and even can reach the internet. Thanks for watching.